It's gonna be burned like this. What's up, Jason? You gonna play, Jason?
Literally.
Jason, are we gonna, no, nothing? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see it?
For sure.
So then you just...
Hey, what up, people? I'm Jason Derulo.
I'm Jena.
And yeah, so we got these dogs, and so one of the dogs is very hyper. You know, Ghost. You know, he's just, you know, in your face, very, very hyper. The concern is that hyper nature can turn into a little bit of aggression really quick. So we're hoping that Cesar can help us tame that energy, because I know he's not aggressive by nature. I just think, you know, some situations just rub him the wrong way and he starts.
Yeah, we have to learn how to like get the trust and respect from them, both of them, because sometimes he'll be a follower of his behavior and we need them to both, you know, respect us and listen to us without us having to scream our lungs out and all that. So
And that can be stressful.
it is for everyone. For everyone.
Come out, sit down.
And we don't think we're doing it right, so we just need some guidance.
Help us out, man.
The Belgian Malinois is the ultimate breed for sports or police work. So when this guy lives in a place where he has no job, he can become bored, frustrated, nervous, anxious, and release with a bite and negative energy to the wrong person because he's not using common sense. So a dog wakes up in the morning, the first thing he does is stretch. The second thing he needs to do is walk or run. Okay? But if he doesn't get it, he's gonna start pacing. What's up, Jason? You gonna play, Jason?
Literally.
Jason, are we gonna, no, nothing? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see it?
For sure.
So then you just, what's wrong with this guy, man?
Literally.
I don't know. It's
Have you met him
tripping.
before?
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
Tripping.
That
You
is
know?
definitely him, for sure.
But the reason why he doesn't gain weight is because he's in constant motion.
Mm-hmm.
You see it? So he's burning energy constantly. So if you're one of those humans, hold it. Yep, yeah. If you're one of those humans and that dog is right here doing this, yes, you might as well just grab an AK-47 right away. You're not walking a golden retriever, a Labrador, which is wrong, by the way, but that dog is just gonna do this shit to everybody. This guy's like, Secret Service mode.
Yeah.
You know, and then with the tension and your nervousness, this one, because as soon as I got to this guy, you got more nervous, so I'm gonna bite this guy. So you're putting him in a place where, like, anybody that makes me nervous, bite him, or anybody that makes you excited, bite him. So you're literally walking, because it's a weapon. A dog is a weapon.
Right.
So the way you got out of the car, if you walk that way, yes, you're
So as soon as I got out of the car with him, you was like, yeah,
yeah.
I can see what's going on here.
TikTok master, but not dog master. So a leash is supposed to mean two things in the brain of a dog: stop and motion. So you're supposed to move the dog, not the dog move you. You see it? So with a harness, you're automatically gonna enter into being moved by the dog. You know.
Yeah.
So that you have the gas pedal, but not the brakes. It's the same thing as a car has a gas pedal and you just let it go. So that's why you get nervous, because you know you don't have brakes. You can't stop the brain.
Yeah.
So the brain can make a decision. You call that unpredictable. But animals are very predictable. The only species unpredictable is human. Yeah. So dog people, they only like to do affection. And just, I have a yard, so I can have dogs. Homeless people have dogs. Much better well behaved. My clients have a home. You know, they have a home, they have a job, they have a banking account, they have, you know, the future is already made, but not the moment. My clients are not living in the moment in a natural, simple, profound, therefore they have trust, respect, love. You have love but no trust. You don't trust them. You know, so you have to seclude yourself with him instead include yourself with him. And a dog is pack oriented. So when people stay away from people, that person is gonna explode one day. It's wrong to be away from the pack.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, so on the walks,
He's not as aggressive, of course.
so when we're going for walks, it's crazy. Like he'll literally lunge at other dogs. If somebody's walking with their other dog, I mean, like he's just uncontrollable. And one time, like that energy, he couldn't get to the other dog, so he bit Ice, and Ice was like bleeding on his neck. So it got really bad. So how do like when we're taking him for a walk, how do I stop him from pulling me?
I'm about to show you. First of all, you have to understand where is the leash more effective for what I'm trying to accomplish. See, so that means you have tools, but you don't know how to use them. Which most people just keep buying tools. You know what I mean?
That was
America's
we were like,
second,
do we need a muzzle? Do we need a this? Do we need a this?
America is the second billion-dollar company, pets. First is medicine. He sits, and then you go. So now you're sitting down. He's alert, but not take. I got it. Okay. Relax. Okay. So he's getting there, but then I'm blocking him so he can go back and learning. Stay right there. Sit. Stay right there. So right now I'm reintroducing him to be around dogs as he's on the leash. Because what you said earlier is when he's on the leash, he launches them. Right? So what he knows about the leash is to react to dogs. Yeah. So that's why you're seeing right now the transition of going high and then coming down. High and then coming down. So him staying here, he's not listening to the dog anymore, he's listening to the handler. So the handler can influence with the leash. The way you have it is the environment influence him. You just hold the leash. Even if you say the name, even if you say the command, he can't hear you. The mind has already made a decision. So I'm making a decision before he makes a decision. Right? So right now what I'm saying is follow me. And then what I'm saying is we're gonna pass by. And then what I'm saying is we're gonna sit next to her. So now he said, okay, so Cesar is controlling what my mind is doing. So I'm an influencer. Ice and ghost on the treadmill. Guys have a treadmill at home, but they don't use it. So if your energy is not right, the activity is going to go wrong. So here's where you put your coach hat. And coaches don't give up in weaknesses, and they don't project weak energy, right? It's about beginning, middle, and end. So he's never done the treadmill, right? So it's natural for them not to want to be on an object that moves, because when the floor moves, it's earthquake. So it's natural for them to want to flight. Treadmill is an unnatural thing created by humans.
Is that why when he's in the car, he always feels like he has to stand up in the car?
Well, especially if you haven't done any exercise. If you haven't done exercise, the body is not gonna, they feel confined. You know, but if you exercise it, then you put them in the car, they lay down.
Yeah, because on the way home back from a hike, he's good. But... Amazing. That is the best thing ever.
Right?
We've joked about this before, like we need to put him on the treadmill.
Yeah.
Like joked about it to get his energy out.
But if your energy, again, if your energy is not calm, then you're nervous, right? Here, this guy can do a little faster. Stuff, you know, he's on the treadmill. Or even if you're working out, he's on the treadmill.
Perfect.
Then the next thing is a weighted vest or a backpack. There you go. Then you're doing whatever you want to do. You know, if you're putting makeup, if you're doing whatever. If he gets out, the only thing you got to do is just put it right back up. That's it. And then eventually you don't need the leash because he comes to the treadmill. It's a habit. Just like they go to a certain door or they go to a certain place, it's a habit. That means it's too slow.
Yep, because he's fast.
Right now he's going 2.1 challenge.
That's so good.
This is
going to be a game changer.
You're welcome. Will might do something different for you, but this is like I just hook you up.
Yeah, you did.
Take that, Will.
Man.
He's been working on his woe. He has been working on his
Will.
woe.
Yeah. There you go, right there. That's what you want, right there. Right? Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and join me on my mission of better humans, better planet.